Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this puffy bow bag using the popcorn stitch. The materials you're going to be needing are first of all fluffy plush yarn, and I'm using Baby Snuggle that you can buy on the hobby website, and these are the yarn details. Then I'm using my 6mm hook, also a pair of scissors, and the biggest darning needle you own. Last but not least, we're going to be needing some ribbon. We're just going to start the project off with a simple slip knot. Once you have your slip knot, we're going to be chaining 27. We're going to start our rows of single crochets, and for that we're going to be skipping our first chain and single crocheting into the second chain. After this, single crochet down your entire chain until you reach your last chain. I've now reached my last chain, and instead of making one single crochet, we're going to be placing 3 single crochets into the same stitch. Now we're going to be placing single crochets into the back of the chain, just 1 stitch in every single loop, and we're going to be weaving in our end as we go. Now once again, I've reached my last chain, and instead of placing 1 single crochet, we're going to be placing 2 single crochets. Now just slip stitch into that first single crochet to finish off our first row. Chain 1 to start our second row, and now just place single crochets into every single stitch you made. And once you've made all of your single crochets, simply slip stitch into the first single crochet, chain 1 and turn your work. Now to start off this row, we're just going to be placing 2 single crochets. Now for our first popcorn stitch, we're just going to yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. Then repeat that. So yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. Do that again. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through the first 2 loops. So this is our 3rd time we're doing that. This is our 4th. And now for our 5th time. And now that we have 6 loops on our hook, we're just going to yarn over and pull through all of them. That's a first popcorn stitch, and now we're going to be placing 2 single crochets once again. After our 2 single crochets, we're going to be making another popcorn stitch and then another 2 single crochets, and that's going to be the pattern for this entire row until you reach the last stitch, and the last stitch should be a popcorn stitch. So this is my last stitch, and now I'm just going to slip stitch into that first single crochet we made. Now chain 1 and make a row full of single crochets. Now for our next row, we're going to be making another row of these 2 single crochets, popcorn stitch, 2 single crochet, popcorn stitch. Now I'm just going to count the amount of rows that we want to have. So I'm just counting the bubbles that I have here, and I had 8 bubbles, and then you want your last row to be a row of single crochets. I've just finished the body of my bag, and now I'm just going to weave in this little end that I have here. Now let's decide where we want our strap to be. So this is the side of my bag, and I'm going to make my strap 5 stitches wide. And now place a single crochet followed by a bubble stitch. And then after the bubble stitch, we're going to be placing 1 single crochet followed by another bubble stitch and 1 more single crochet. Now just chain 1 and turn your work and place 5 single crochets. After your 5th single crochet, just turn your work, after chaining 1 of course, and then once again 1 single crochet, 1 bubble stitch, 1 single crochet, 1 bubble stitch, and another single crochet. We're just going to be repeating that pattern until you have 38 rows of bubble stitches. I just finished all of my rows, so now we're going to be attaching the strap to the other side of the bag. And once you finish off, leave a good amount of yarn so we can use it for sewing. Make sure your strap isn't twisted before you attach it. So this is me just straightening it out. And now we're just going to choose the position that we want. And then sew the side of the strap onto the side of the bag. Now for the most fun part, we're going to be adding bows. So I personally like using my needle to attach it to the bag. So just thread your ribbon through your needle. Then choose where you want your bow to be. And thread it through some stitches. And now just tie a little bow. And now enjoy this time lapse of me adding all of my bows to the bag. I've officially finished. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.